Right, so plenty coming up. Let's start off by talking about Maruti Suzuki. The minute I say Maruti, I know I get your attention because, well, it's the market leader here in the car space and usually the trendsetter when it comes to the passenger cars. Now, this time around, the latest initiative from Maruti Suzuki is not a new product, it's not a new segment, it is a new idea in some senses. After bringing us Nexa, which brought a completely new kind of customer relationship and experience, now Maruti is finally doing something similar with its entire network. So the regular Maruti dealerships, if you will, are also going in for a complete transformation. Things are getting slicker, more high-end, and we've got all the details now from Cyrus Dabar.
Thousands of people who buy the car every month in India, you're eventually going to find yourself at a Maruti Suzuki dealership. Now, until now, dealerships have been pretty mundane in terms of design and look. And it's up to the dealer owner or the dealer principal to design the dealership itself and to decide what he wants in terms of look. Maruti does have the Nexa chain though, where everything is standardized, and now they're going to use that same concept of standardization in their mainstream chain of dealerships. So you're going to have a whole new look as we have here. And yes, it does look a little upmarket, so let's show you what's really new. From a very normal and basic experience to a new and much more inviting atmosphere, with the new Maruti Suzuki Arena, the Indian automaker intends to make the dealership visit an event while buying a new car. Start with the first thing that you are usually presented when you enter a dealership, a brochure. Gone are the days when you pull out a paper brochure from a stack and go through it. The new Maruti Suzuki Arena dealerships will have a large touchscreen panel that potential customers can access to check out specs, features, colors, etc. The touch panel will also offer buyers a 360-degree view of the car along with the iCreate configurator for vehicles like the Vitara Brezza and the Swift. Owners will also be able to reload pre-configured variations of the car that they might have customized on their own computers, iPads or phones directly onto the screen here. The biggest change though is not the technology but the actual ambience of the new showrooms. All Maruti Suzuki Arena showrooms will now feature the exact same design language with the ivory or the off-white combination with a warm yellow lighting and wooden tables and countertops. Dealerships will also feature a corrugated blue wall combined with the backlit Suzuki logo as a bright design centerpiece on the inside, where the exterior will have a combination of blue and brushed silver. The dealership will also feature a cafe instead of a back-end pantry, which was earlier used to prepare tea or coffee for the customers. There will also be dedicated corners with showcases that will display dealer-fitted accessories like audio system upgrades, alloy wheels, and the crowd favorite, chrome garnish pieces. A separate showcase for idols of various deities and god figurines will also be present.
As far as our alignment with the dealers is concerned, we'll be providing them all the technology platform support and all the design, layout, everything would be provided by Maruti Suzuki. However, when it comes to investments, it's a dealer-centric initiative, and dealers will be putting in the investments. And if I have to put some number on that investment, our showroom sizes vary from place to place. So depending on the size of the showroom and the place where it is, the investment may be anything between 1 to 1.5 crore. First focus would be on metros and mini metros, and gradually we'll expand to rest of the country. So this year we are planning about say 80 Maruti Suzuki Arena showrooms, and over next to 3 to 5 years we will stretch it to the entire country, and our number there is about 2050. So we expect to cover all those showrooms.
Now, where elements like the warm ivory on the floor and the cafe and even the waiting area are really cool, my personal favorite is this black patch here. Now, this is actually made to emulate a road, and that road leads to this little area outside, which is a delivery area. Now, every Maruti Suzuki dealership now henceforth will have a dedicated delivery area inside the showroom, and that I think is a really cool concept, so that you don't have to deliver a car outside the showroom in all the crowd and all the madness. An upmarket feel is what Maruti Suzuki was going for, and that is exactly what the new Arena dealerships have managed to achieve successfully. In fact, the new dealership that we visited in Delhi can easily be passed off as something as high-end and cleanly designed as a Volvo dealership. And that is high praise.